My dear brothers and sisters, today, Monday, 23rd September, and today in the specially first reading, we are given the words of wisdom. And that words of wisdom says, if there is some good thought comes in your mind in a particular day or particular time, you please act immediately on that. That means if you feel like helping somebody, help it immediately. If you really want to support and encourage or really inspire somebody, do it immediately. Yes, my dear brothers and sisters, we are first to trust people. And if you trust, that person will trust you. You should not betray them if they trust you, because you build your relationship and both will really enjoy the benefits of this trust. Let us not forget that Jesus here is also telling us that if you are righteous, then God will reward you. But if you really fail to be righteous, then you will lose much. So these are the words of wisdom, and we can know that if anybody who helps the poor people, he is being enriched by God with this type of attitude to help others as Jesus had helped others. My dear brothers and sisters, in the gospel also today, Jesus said the Holy Spirit has given you a lot of talents and gifts in you. Use them, grow in them, help them to develop in you so that you build a good character of yourself. Now, if you have talents and if you do not use them, you just bury them, then you destroy your own character. And so we have seen number of people having different gifts of the Holy Spirit, and they grow in that. Now, for example, not only to help others, but to help self. For example, the students or a businessman or maybe a man who really works hard in his office, he can really grow and he can enrich himself. Now, there are people who do not use their talents and do not allow others to use their talents, and they destroy themselves. So here we will have to see how one has talent, recognize those talents and help it to grow and produce fruit, so that your fruits will enrich your own life. Now, my dear brothers and sisters, let us not forget that Jesus himself is telling us that all those who use their talents, they really are inspired and they become more human. But if you just bury them, you are good for nothing. And so from that perspective, let us ask Jesus today to help us to be aware of our own talents, help them to grow in it, help them to recognize my own talents and use it day by day, whether for yourself or for others, but you will certainly benefit from that good talent that you have.